salutations everyone, Amadeus44 here, and welcome back to another episode of Neverwinter Nights 2. And as you can see, Vale is alive. So let's talk to him! Yes, let's go. Sivan, get some men down here to haul this Luskan filth out of the keep. Should we bury them, sir? Don't bother, just pile them up and burn them. And see if we can't get that glowing door upstairs open as well. Don't want to leave any surprises for the next tenant. Woohoo! Finally! Took me like 3 attempts. Anyways, cutscene. Yep, cutscene. That looks bad. Yeah, let's just say that's bad. Okay, what is next? Probably another cutscene, I'm betting. Yeah, it looks like...
Forgive me, Master Aldenon. I'm afraid I do not understand.
Very well. Let us set aside the broader metaphor of the stone and narrow our attention to the fact that it has been cleft in two, which, while not a fact, is a smaller metaphor than the first. You see, at first glance, the two halves both appear as separate stones, but they were both once one stone, yet not. Do you follow?
No.
Ah, welcome. I was just speaking with Master Aldenon concerning one of the prisoners you recovered from Garius. A woman, but not of Neverwinter or Luskan, or even perhaps this plane of existence.
Intriguing.
The prisoner has asked for you, personally. I was hoping you might be able to help us out concerning her identity, or her intentions. Aldenon has a theory, but I'm afraid...
If you both would simply listen. The comparison to a rock, a big rock, is a simple one, almost perfect. This prisoner you have, it seems that she is of the same stone as the Githyanki, but yet she is not. You see, both were once one people. At one time, even though time is a very difficult thing to measure depending on the plane. And that's not counting time in the astral plane or on...
Forgive me, Aldenon. Is this prisoner a threat or not?
Oh, I don't know that. I do know that the Gitzerai and the Githyanki have been in a state of war for millennia.
Right,
It is common knowledge.
Of course, an oversight on my part.
So, I should think if your young lieutenant here, well met again, by the way, you seem to be everywhere, is hunted by the Githyanki, then the Gitzerai and this Gitzerai prisoner would be allies by default. But I could be mistaken. I suppose we could see if she tries to kill any of us. But that test has numerous procedural flaws in its execution. If you will pardon the semantics. She seemed reasonable enough when we spoke together in Crossroad Keep, but there was a foot of stone between us, which is notoriously hard for a blade to cut through to kill someone on the other side. And speaking of Crossroad Keep, I am rather anxious to return there, so if you would both excuse me, I will set out there at once to see if we can dig anything out of the library there. Good day, and I hope the prisoner doesn't attempt to kill you. She didn't seem the type. But you know how assassins are.
Despite the advice of Master Aldenon, I think it would be best if you simply spoke to the prisoner and let this matter sort itself out, without further speculation.
Yes.
I felt your presence before my eyes fell upon you. Kalakcha, step forward. Let me look upon you.
They said you asked for me by name?
Your name. Your name is not how I know you. Know this name our enemies have draped upon you. This Kalakcha.
Right.
Its sound travels far, even reaching the ears of my people. At first, my people thought our enemies had erred, that they did not know that of which they speak. But here, now, as you stand in my presence, I see the truth. I did not think it possible, but the key by which you may know yourself lies within you. I know much of the problems that beset your people and mine. The reason behind these attacks upon your heart and home. You will have no greater ally in this than I. In exchange for my aid, it is my will I be freed, so that I might travel with you and aid you against these enemies.
Intriguing. Why do you wish to travel with me?
This cell is abhorrent to me.
Right.
It is a shackle of stone encasing me. It causes memories of the ways of the Illithids to surface in my mind. I have borne this indignity because I knew that it would bring you to me, and a greater truth will be known.
So in exchange for what you know, you only ask to travel with me? Okay.
I heard you were here. You fought bravely, and we took them almost completely by surprise.
Indeed.
You are to be commended, both for your efforts and the lives spared this day. Had you not been there, we would have many less brave men standing with us today, along with what may be the key to taking this battle to our enemies.
In freeing me, know you have gained more than you ever would have torn from the lips and thoughts of our enemies.
Then speak. Aldenon does not think you are allied with these enemies, these Githyanki, and his word carries weight with me, fortunately for you.
Then know the trade between us is this. Release me from this prison. Let my path become that of the Kalakcha. In return, I will grant you the knowing of this threat, and all the darkness its shadow casts.
We promise an honest hearing, and if your tale rings true, we will grant your freedom.
Then listen to me, and know this threat for what it is. But we cannot do it here, in this prison, where my words echo and the shadows fall thick around us.
And why should we allow your freedom until we hear what you have to say?
Because if you deny me that, then anything I can do to aid you will prove useless. I seek to know this plane,
Okay.
this world that I am to help you save, and to speak honestly to it, so that it might hear what strikes at its heart. And that means that I must see your lands, what you would spill blood for, and what you have spilled blood for.
Then I know of just the place where you can see what we fight for. Make your way back to Crossroad Keep as soon as you are able. I shall meet you there.
Oh, joy upon joys. Okay, so Zajave. And so I must have this cleric. So let's go Nishka and should I go Kelgar? Or should I go Eleni? Or Quora? Let's go with Eleni. I mean, why not? Accept party. And you know what? Let us go and do a little something real quick first. What that something would be? Well, first of all,
Yes.
you have a spear +2 and nothing else. Let's go and get you outfitted. +1 clear scare of protection. That sounds like a good idea. Ring of Clear Thought +2. Yeah, I think so, since you are a cleric. And what else do I have that would work well for you? That is but a good question. What are these gargoyle boots again? AC +2, +3 fortitude, and stone skin. You know what? Boop.
Make your path mine.
There we go. That should help you out a little bit.
Yes.
And then let us go back to the docks. Why the docks? Because I have something of somebody's that he really, really, really badly wants. Even though I really don't want to talk to him. Well, let's just get it over with, I suppose. Okay. Where's the inn? Oh, also I probably should go to a shop and sell the useless stuff. Seems like a good idea at least. Okay. There we are, weaponsmith. Hi there, Repco. How's it going? Show me what you have for sale. And let's go Gladiators Club. +2 dagger. Dagger. Wait a minute.
Buddy, follow me.
Really? Really? Also, yeah, that was a +2 dagger. And she has a +1 dagger on hand. Crap. Well, this is gonna be a penny. Yes. You have that. And you sell that. Okay then, let's go back to selling this stuff. This is a falchion, right? No, a kukri. I always have trouble with pronouncing that. And then this is a quarterstaff, yes. Let's just give that to our new follower. Silver necklace, glittering necklace, silver necklace, identify, talisman of pure evil, no, cape of the fire bath, you can have that. And don't need you. What's this? Search spot, acid, and fire resistances. How about no? And this gives listen, search, and spot. No. Okay. Useless. No. Okay, what is this? Divine 2 damage, +3 enhancement bonus, strength +1. Wow. Too bad I don't use spears. Too bad indeed. Short sword +2. Icy blade. Nice. And this is a short sword. No, thank you. And so, not much here that we really need, right? Right. Lesser Ring of Power. Regen +1. Cold, electric, fire. That's good. Lots of stuff here that is definitely able to be sold. That's a good thing. And I do definitely need to sell all of this stuff. Why? Because. Ooh, nice. Definitely going to keep the interdimensional sphere. You can have that. Ooh, Jimmich, yes. I can sell all of this. Don't have any use for it. And it's just pretty much filling up my inventory, right? Right. Flurspur. Finlerp. Armorthirst. Garnet. Alexandrite. And Topaz. Let's just do that. Boom, much better. Much, much better. Now let's go to the inn and give Bishop his dagger back before he murders me. He does seem like that kind of person. Uh-huh. Okay, so Eleni, Casimir, Chandra, Grubnar. Okay, where the crap is Bishop? Seriously. Shh. Do I have to select him in my party? Because that's what it's seeming like right now. Unless he's, like, hiding in a room. Could be possible. Wait, Bishop, get in here? No. No Bishop. Let's just head out, change my party up to Bishop, give him his dagger, and then change my party back. Let's get rid of Eleni, Bishop, accept party, begrudgingly. Okay, Bishop. I don't like you, you don't like me.
Yeah? Something you need?
Okay, I don't see.
We all?
Yeah, I don't see anything about the dagger. Never mind, I'll be going now. And you know what? Here, Bishop. Have your dagger back. You're welcome. Now, if you'll excuse me, just having you in my party kind of repulses me. Eleni, you're back in with me. Okay, so what is the need for me to go back to Crossroad Keep? Good question. Okay, travel. And let's see what we can do here. What is needed of me? What is needed of us? Alright. So, just go on over here. Oh, that's a Grey Cloak. I was about to ask who the heck that guy was. Okay, into the courtyard with me.
It's seen better days, and will again. This keep was destroyed during the war with the King of Shadows. It was a dark time for Neverwinter, but we persevered, as you have this day.
It looks like Crossroad Keep is being rebuilt.
I have brought you back here under orders, for Lord Nasher has a new task for you, and perhaps our guest can see what it is you'll be fighting for in the coming days. These people you see around you, they are now yours to command as you see fit. You are their captain in Neverwinter's service.
Really?
Make this keep ready for war. Gather troops to your banner and be prepared to strike when this enemy reveals itself. To
I'm
help
a
you manage
captain?
the keep, Lord Nasher has assigned you an officer, Kana, and Master Vidal has been contracted to help you rebuild the keep and the surrounding area. You are the master of this keep now. You have earned it through service and blood. and you have earned my trust, and that of Lord Nasher. This is your land. Defend it, for the sake of your people and the sake of Neverwinter.
Look, even now shadows fall upon this plain, yet still its beauty persists. It is not surprising to me that our enemies wish to mar this place with their blades and their war.
Indeed. Okay. I need to know what you know about this threat.
Know this. The first glimpses of this conflict you have seen are not the first. They are but glimpses of things that travel well into the past and the present. It is all
What about
part
the
of a
future?
greater war. A war almost as great as the one that split my people on the Sword of Gith long ago. And the tragedy is tied to such a blade. These shadows you see, there is a lord who dwells in darkness with them. And he has fought on this plane before against those who have embraced Gith's hatred, the Githyanki. This lord and the Githyanki, it is difficult to know the true hatred between them.
Right.
He attacked them long ago, attempted to cast his shadows upon their fortresses in the plains beyond. The fighting was terrible, fierce, and it was only through the deaths of thousands of Githyanki that this king of shadows was driven back.
Right,
but
right.
no matter how many countless thousands of their people they lost, they were only capable of severing the portal through which he could attack them. And so, the Githyanki were denied a victory and forestalled their war for a time. But
Okay.
know that the Githyanki do not forget their enemies.
Right, right.
And though the King of Shadows had been driven back, still they sought a way to reach him, to kill him. And as terrible as knowing the followers of Gith hunt for you, even more dangerous is this lord, this King of Shadows.
And how can you help?
Know that I will aid you if I can, but it may already be too late.
Hope
the King
not.
of Shadows was not always tied to darkness, and that is part of the tragedy. His will was once devoted to an ancient empire, to
Right.
the protection of its people. He was once the light of Ilfarn, empowered with the strength to protect them from their enemies, and he was bound to the natural magics of the plane, the weave. But as
Okay.
much as a ritual created the guardian that was to be Shadow, there is a ritual that will unmake him. It is a ritual of purification, designed to allow him peace when his days of sacrifice are done and the Empire needs him no longer. If the ritual
Sounds
does
good, sounds
exist,
good.
it lies within the ruined Ilfarn city of Arvan. It is there you must go to purify yourself and gain the strength for the battle ahead. I have marked the location upon your map.
I am appreciative of this. If that is what it takes, that is what I must do.
Know that this path is a dangerous one.
It is.
Even the people of Ilfarn, as powerful as they were unable to defeat the King of Shadows.
Yeah,
but know
yeah.
that this ritual of purification and the blade of our enemies are the only chance of success in this.
Right. But what if I accidentally let him loose?
He can already make his presence felt beyond his chains. The advantage is his. If you cannot strike at an enemy, know your battle is already lost. You doubt me, and that is because you do not know me.
Right?
You need allies, Kalakcha, not more enemies and doubt to divide you. For in dividing the mind, you divide the battlefield and you cut your strength in half. I
Good
am a
philosophy.
Zerth, and I swear upon the circle of Zerthamon that what I speak to you I know to be true. And know that your life is as precious to me as it is for the followers of Gith to end it. And this king, know that he threatens us all.
So, what you're saying is, you have feelings for me?
This title of Kalakcha, do you know it? You wear that title because the name knows you, even if you do not know it yourself. But let me speak my thought plainly, without circles of meaning.
Right,
They
right.
call you the Shard Bearer, this Kalakcha, because you carry a piece of Gith's blade within you, near the heart,
Yes.
and you have always borne it close to you. It was once said that Gith's blade, once drawn, would never find a scabbard again. And now it is sheathed within you. It
Grandma.
sings. And they can hear it as I hear it, whispering all the hate of Gith and the war she sought to bring to the plains. A war that would have ended us all if Zerthamon had not met her blade with his at the pronouncement of two skies.
What must I do?
Know that you are the only one who can reforge Gith's blade and use it once more in a battle. A battle that will free your lands and people from an evil even greater than the evil the Illithid sought to bring upon my people. There is no other. And if the title of Kalak Cha displeases you, then know that you must make another title, and perhaps your name shall be the battle cry by which this ancient enemy, this King of Shadows, will be defeated.
You got it. So you will travel with me?
I make this pronouncement to you, greater than the bond of two deaths as one, with a strength that echoes the pronouncement of two skies. I make the pronouncement of three in darkness, two in light. As the two of us shall meet this king in his fortress, it shall become a battle of three. And when it is over, the two of us shall walk in the light, and you will taste true freedom, just as Gith and Zerthamon did when they broke the will of the Illithid at Sagrasa's end. It is my life I am giving you, Kalak Cha, and I ask that you let me share your path with you.
Are you coming on to me? Seriously. I thank you and I welcome your help.
Then we shall speak no more of it, now that my vow is spoken. Now we must travel to the ruins of the culture of Ilfarn, and there undergo the rituals you will need to arm your spirit against the King of Shadows.
Ooh, rituals. And where are these ruins?
I have marked the location of the city on your map. There we shall find what we seek and complete the ritual of purification.
Right. Did I gain any influence? No. Wait. No. Oh well. So, who all is here? Where is everything? Where is everybody? Who is everybody? Okay, we've got workers, we've got gray cloaks. Let's open up the map. Merchant shop, tower, church, smithy. Phoenix Tail Inn, huh? Intriguing. So, Vedal is who I need to talk to improve this place, right? So, Master
Officer
Vedal.
Kana, reporting for duty, Captain. Lord Nasher has given you a great honor. But rebuilding these grounds will be a considerable undertaking.
And one I look forward to. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Captain. I am Master Vedal. I won't lie to you. This keep is in a sad state of repair. We will need all the resources you can bring to bear to fix her up. With the help of my crew, we can turn this place into a true masterpiece of engineering.
Master Vedal is excellent at his craft and capable of what he claims, if somewhat eccentric.
I went ahead and inspected the grounds. There is much work that needs to be done. The courtyard itself is in a shambles, but that can be fixed quickly. Strong backs and long hours and you'll see the shape of the keep. And, well, what's underneath won't be pretty, but before long we'll have the keep cleared out for you. We're embarking on a true adventure. Men, set the camp over there. I'll draw up plans for the work.
There are preparations I must make. Come speak to me within the keep when you would like an update, Captain.
Excellent. Vedal, hi. We've cleared the grounds, as you can see. There's much work to do. Work requires a certain amount of coin. My men need to be fed, after all. And the amount of material, it will not be cheap. Here's good news, though. Sir Naval formally commissioned me to work on the project, and Lord Nasher will fund part of it. But the other part is up to you. I will need gold to rebuild, but Nasher's coin will cover expenses for a time. I live for my work, you see, but others don't. How much money did Lord Nasher give me? I do not know the exact figure, but not enough. People just don't appreciate how much good masonry costs. This missive details how much gold Neverwinter has allocated for Crossroads Keep. You can keep Use those funds for your own work on several things: the keep, the courtyard, the fortifications, and the surrounding lands. How does the courtyard look? The courtyard itself doesn't need anything, but there are several buildings that will have to be built from scratch. You don't have to worry about rebuilding all of it. Some accommodations will be built by people that come to live here. The inn, for example, is already operational, naturally. There are some buildings that could become shops, and those will need work. Is there anything wrong with the surrounding land? Nothing is wrong with it. It could just be so much more right. Crossroad Keep is atop a large hill, and the trail could be widened, maybe even converted to cobblestone. And the roads nearby have no local lord to maintain them. Those could be improved, as well as the bridge, and, well, a great deal can be done. Mostly, that will help with trade, and that in turn will help with you, funding the rest of the projects men and I would like to undertake. Building roads is simple, but very labor-intensive. When men are working on that, they can't be doing anything else. No questions. I want to rebuild something. Yes, of course. You have going to spend, and you want to know how to spend it. Might I recommend doing some structural work on the keep first? So many of the rooms inside are closed off because they could collapse at any moment. No way for you to live. What part of the keep do you want to talk about? Keep funds remaining 70,000. Well, let's do the keep itself. So many rooms closed. Technically, they were standing before you got there, but they were extremely unstable. Don't you know? They could just fall at moments. No, it's sloppy. There are 3 sets of rooms that need more work. We can work on building you a personal suite, repairing and upgrading the library, or clearing out the West Wing for other purposes. Let me know what you want done. Library. You're quite lucky it didn't collapse on top of you earlier, you know. This will make Alanon happy. He's been begging for me to let him back in there. I have to go right now. I'll be back once the men have finished construction. So much to do, so much to do. Excellent. I have a library now. Also, do I have a new title? Yes, I do. Captain of Crossroad Keep, and blah blah blah. Not a whole lot. But, yeah. Doesn't really look like anything real that seems awesome. But I think that'll do it for this episode. Sorry that there wasn't very much action in it, but not everything will have action. So don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment, or whatever you want. And as usual, this is 44 signing out, wishing you a wonderful day, and happy gaming. Farewell.